He's still bringing Warlock, and I have to assume that's Handlock, one of his most trusted decks. But this week, instead of Paladin and Druid, or Warrior and Shaman, or whatever he was playing, he has Hunter and Priest. So 2 more decks from Zalae. I like it. I'm proud of him. Hyped in the meantime, looks like he's picked the same exact lineup as he did last week. He has Rogue, Mage, and Warlock. Do you have any insight, or is it one of those things where you're not even entirely sure about what Hype's bringing?
Hyped, well, it's going to be the controlling rogue deck for sure. You know, Dr. Boom, Azure Drake, Sludge Belcher. Just kind of a pile of removal, some big finishers. Look at that jersey. And he's going to be playing, as for Mage, I know Freeze Mage is generally his favorite version of that deck, but we could see anything, honestly, from him. It could be Giants Mage. We've seen, like, the Twilight Drakey Duplicate Mage. We've seen Aggro Mage. I've seen him play, you know, but those are definitely his favorite classes, Rogue and Mage, so just definitely comfort picks all around.
We'll see how it pans out. The first matchup is Hunter versus Rogue, and it's been a while since I've seen this matchup when these 2 classes were unanimously the top 2 decks at one point. Was it already, like, just under a year ago? Dang, yeah. It's crazy to think about. But,
yeah, right before GVG, it was definitely a matchup you saw a lot, and definitely a skill matchup in a lot of ways. Could go either way. For a while, it was like heavily in Hunter's favor. For a while, it was heavily in Rogue's favor.
Right.
Now I have no idea. Honestly, I think it'll come down to how much healing Hyped has in his deck. I don't know if there's... Yeah, I'm not sure if he even plays the Farseers. I've seen him cut them. I've seen Healbot. I've seen Alexstrasza. But those are going to be the key cards for sure.
Okay, well...
We just saw Big Game Hunter.
Big Game Hunter.
Kept. Okay.
That's interesting. I mean, Hyped is a rogue specialist. Like, he really prides himself on, or he just loves the class a lot. It's his favorite class.
Yeah, it's a very interesting key.
Perfect draw.
Yeah, that's timely for sure.
All right. And in the meantime, I haven't seen Zalae play Hunter, so I don't know if he has the if he can switch his mindset, because he's been a very heavy control player, and I wonder if this is more of the aggressive Hunter that has a lot of charge minions, or if it's just more of a mid-range Hunter that you normally see.
Yeah, it's good to see him mixing it up, trying to be a bit unpredictable. SI Agent's going to come down here to take care of Mad Scientist pretty effectively. Mad Scientist, of course, being as balanced as it is, will probably Freezing Trap the 3-drop back to Hype's hand.
Well, we can check on it through the magical powers of Spectator Mode. Through the magic powers of...
There we go.
Spectator Mode.
Freezing Trap comes down. Alright, so you're going to see a kill command on the SI. I think you're just going to play either SI or BGH here as a minion. I wonder if that Big Game Hunter keep was a misclick, or if he just assumed it was Control Hunter. I think he did assume it was Control Hunter. Or maybe you just need the answer for Dr. Boom. Maybe it's that important. I don't know.
Yeah, it is interesting because, you know, Dr. Boom does synergize really well with not just the damage, of course, but the death rattles on the Boom bots give Undertakers 2 buffs, which is yet another synergy for that card, which can snowball way out of control. So it just fits very naturally inside the Hunter deck because it does direct damage. Because I know some people experimented with Ragnaros in a while in Hunter, right? Because they wanted to do damage, but I think Dr. Boom is just a natural fit.
Yeah, Zalae here. This is kind of my issue with Hunter, at least, is you have all these reactive cards like Unleash and Kill Command. Just don't fill out your curve.
2 Kill Commands on 2 SI7 agents.
So once the Undertaker gets killed, you're not left with that much to work with, which is kind of what happened here. I think we're just going to see Violet Teacher get dropped.
And Rogue's got such a pretty comfortable health. One of the dangers in this matchup for Rogue is that oftentimes you have to use weapon as removal for the early game. And of course, that's damage done both ways. But Hype stayed at a perfect 30.
Yeah, Hype's hand is pretty weak, though, for the next few turns after this. No 5-drop yet. No real great answer to Loatheb.
True. And Freezing Trap does have some pretty significant impact here.
Definitely. I mean, either that Violet Teacher gets Freezing Trapped or it dies to Loatheb. There's no good option. We might just see BGH get dropped as a minion here.
Yeah, it does sound pretty reasonable.
I wonder.
And then you just kill off the Leopard now. Are you afraid? I mean, I guess, can you be, what, is it really obvious it's Freezing Trap based off the kill commands on the SI7 agents? Because Hype still hasn't tested for it.
Alright, Freezing Trap is going to get procced.
Well, I guess he finds out now.
Yeah, part of the thinking there might be that he just doesn't have a 6 drop, so by letting him get Freezing Trapped, he has a turn 6 play.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. And I think, you know, also in the back of his mind too, I think that's the safest, because if it's Snake Trap or something weird where he would, you know, he attacked the Leopard Gnome, it would have been a lot more damage. So he needed to be sure, see what it was. It was a good mixture of plays here from Hyped. And Zalae, he's able to finally put on some pressure on the board.
Yep, just going to drop some creepers, hero power. Hype's going to need a Phantom Knives to effectively deal with this board. I think Hunter Creeper's going to peck away for a while, for one. Oh wow, that is a huge draw actually. That's going to save Hype 5 life, let him effectively deal with that Lotheb. That Sabotage is going to be a blank because of these Haunted Creepers, but that's a very important pickup.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe it's a weapon disarm if his opponent ends up drawing Eagle Horn Bow. Other than that, it looks like Hyped is definitely going to be sprinting for answers next turn.
Oh, there's the bow. That's an important pickup for Zalae here for sure. Hype's getting at a very low life total. That's 6 guaranteed damage. You might even see an Unleash the Hounds. No, I think we're going to wait on Unleash the Hounds. You want a hero power every turn for sure if you're the Hunter.
One thing that is nice though, as the rogue player, is that both kill commands has been used. So you know that you don't have to worry about the burst from the hand. So if he's holding cards, it's most likely just stuff that has to respond to the board. So how does Zalae kind of budget everything from this point on?
I guess he's considering killing the teacher. You have to go face. Yeah.
Put him at the 10 health. I mean, there's also two things here. Hyped has to stabilize, but he has to figure out a way to kill soon.
Blood Mage is not what he wants to see. That's not going to help the board at all. It's going to enable comboing the Sabotage, I suppose.
Yeah. The outcome is pretty much going to happen the same either way.
That is going to give him 3 more life to work with.
I mean, 3 is just so valuable here. Gives him effectively another turn around the hero power. So you need to kill off the 1/1 to just salvage any kind of life that he has.
I'm surprised to see Poison played there, honestly.
He wants the 1/1. Think he cares about the token.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, such a big draw here.
Yeah, it's a huge pickup.
So it's 4 damage, 6, 8 damage. You can put in the 2 health right here.
And even if Hype sprints, he's not going to have the mana
Wait.
to...
You might actually be able to kill. Depends on how these juggles pan out. 1 to the face. I mean, if it hits 2 to the face, the game's over. The 4th juggle. Oh man, Blade Flurry. Oh man. What if like Blade Flurry and just some kind of healing antique heal bot or the Farseer gets drawn? It'll be so close. Either way, it's going to be close.
I think that's game.
That's not enough. So Hype's going to be down.
If he didn't play the Deadly Poison, he would have had 1 less minion, which would have been 1 less juggle and 1 less dog. So there was this chance he would have survived. Still would have likely been put to 2 life or less, though.
It could have been.